Greetings again, Chumbas. How are you? Today, on this particular video, we are going to talk about another statistic. This video will put us about halfway through covering the quick overviews of each statistic, but this one we're going to talk about luck. In the book, it is abbreviated LK, although usually for my stuff, I'm just going to spell it out. 2 extra letters, I can just spell it out. But luck is a statistic. It's kind of different, unique in this part from all the others. There are no skills at all associated with luck directly or signally. Just no skills associated with luck. Anyway, luck is that thing. It's intangible. It's how lucky you can be. Now, not in every roll that luck might affect it, but in the case where you decide to use your luck, then it affects your roll. That is, whatever your luck stat is, you have up to that many points per game session. And it refreshes or resets at the end of the session, but you have that many luck points available to put into any given roll. Has to be declared before you make the roll. Some other game systems allow you to use a luck type stat or luck type item even after the roll. After you found out you failed, well, now I decide I want to put a few points into it to make it happen. Doesn't work that way. Luck has to be declared in Cyberpunk. Luck has to be declared before the roll is made. You put 1 to whatever your max number is, or the number that you have remaining of luck, into a given roll. It increases your total by that number. So if you had, say, a 5 in luck is your stat, a 5, you decide to put 2 points into this roll. Well, you would add 2 to that, whatever that roll is, and that would help increase the chance that you succeed at that roll. Now, further, if you, on a critical one, if you rolled a critical one, a natural one, that is, you roll the die, it comes up a 1, that is usually a critical failure. That is automatically, it didn't happen. To what extent it didn't happen, that depends on the rough, depends on the game, depends on how it's being done. You may roll a second die to see to what extent, how bad was that failure. Or it might just mean you just didn't happen. Ref decides to describe that however he does, or they do. But if you use even a point of luck, it's no longer a critical failure. Now it's just a 1. It's just that your total is going to be lower because you rolled low, but it's not an automatic failure. Now, there are some refs that don't play this that way, that don't use that automatic failure option when you roll a natural 1, but that's the way I do my games, so I want to tell you about that option, or about that possibility. Now, again, you say you had that 5 stat, and you've used 2 points in this roll. Well, you get another roll a little bit later in the game, you decide this one, I want to make sure I don't fail this one. If I want to make sure that I succeed at this skill check, well, I'm going to use the other 3 points. See, I used 2 in the first roll. Now I've got 3 points left. I'm going to use that in this roll. So there you go. It increases your chance for success, and at least in my games, eliminates the chance for a critical failure. Now, always a chance for failure. Failure is always an option. But it does, if you use some of the low points, it does always increase the chance that you'll succeed at whatever that thing is. Now, as a player, you want to make sure that you use your luck at some point during a given game session. Even if it's 1 at a time, you should always use them. Now, the same point of all that, it's, not really good etiquette, you might say, to wait and then go, oh, I know this is going to be the last roll of the session, I'm going to use all my luck on this roll. Well, you can do that. Absolutely go for it. You can do that. But I will say, if you do, or if you make a habit of it, as a ref, I'm going to call you on. I'm going to find a way to go, oh, well, yep, you did a great job on that roll, but there's one more roll over here that you need. We're going to find a way to make up for it, because really the point of the luck stat is to use that throughout the game session, or to use it on that big deal thing that's going to happen, that critical event that make sure you don't get hit by something, or make sure you do hit something. make sure you succeed on getting this machine back together, or this program, if you're a netrunner, this program to do what you want it to. Whatever the situation is, that's what luck is for. And again, remember, it does always reset or refresh at the end of the session. So however many points you have, you use them or you don't use them throughout the session. At the beginning of the next, you've got your full number of points available again. And that covers it. That gives you the basics, the overview of what luck is, how it works as a statistic. And please, throw me a comment, up, down, let me know, tell me what you think. Same stuff. I appreciate it. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see you in the next video.